Hi there, I'm Sydney Browning, and these are my manipulative skill themes for health enhancement methods this semester. Okay, so the three things we're going to be covering today is kicking, dribbling, and throwing. So it may be a little bit hard to see my feet, but I will do my very best. First, we're going to talk about kicking the ball. So in order to kick a ball, it does need to be on the ground. Okay, my ball's trying to roll away. But, okay, what we're going to do here, the most important thing is we are not trying to kick this ball really, really hard, and I want you to copy what I have done today, okay? So I know lots of us have played with toys, all sorts of different things. You may have kicked a ball before, but we're going to break it down and talk about how we do it from the very start, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get a ball here, okay? Now set it right in front of your little feet. Now, if you are kicking the ball today with your right foot, take one step to the left. If you are kicking the ball today with your left foot, take one step to the right, okay? Now, for me, I kick with my right foot. So, I'm going to start with the ball in the middle. I will take one step to the left, and I'm going to turn my body so that way I'm looking sideways. And my right foot is furthest away from the ball. Hayes, look it up. My foot is furthest away from the ball, okay? And so I'm going to use the inside of my foot, not my toe, but the inside, okay? And I'm going to slide my foot across the ground, and I'm going to kick the ball. Now I want to make sure I look where I'm going so that way you know where the ball's going, right? So I want to pick a target. Let's say there's a circle right there, and I want to hit the circle. So I'm going to look right at it. I'm going to line my ball up. I'm going to aim, and I'm going to use the inside of my foot, and I am going to slide my foot across the ground, and I am going to kick it. Okay? Now, if I were to do this with my left foot, okay? Let's say I was to kick the ball with my left foot. I would line it up right in front of me. I would take one step to the right. I will turn my body so my left foot is farthest from the ball, okay? I will take my foot, line it up, slide it across the ground using the inside of my foot. I'm going to slide it, kick the ball, and that is how it's done, okay? Now, for dribbling. Now, in order to dribble, we want to make sure that we understand and have mastered walking. So, walking, again, our cue is heel, toe, heel, toe. Now, we want to make sure that we know that because when you dribble, you do need to walk. Now, let's imagine that our ball is on a leash, okay? Many of us have pets, or we've seen people walking their dogs, maybe even their cat. Sometimes you could even walk your pet gecko, okay? But our ball today is on a leash, and we want to make sure that the ball does not get too far away from us. So this is like when we play soccer. We dribble the ball in soccer. And so, in order to do this, we don't want the ball too far ahead of us, too far behind us. We don't want it under our feet. We want to push it out just enough that we can hit it with our next foot, okay? So, here we go. Now, the idea is that you're using both of your feet. You kick with your right, you kick with your left, or you kick with your left and then your right, okay? And here, just like we learned in kicking, we are using the inside of our feet, okay? So we take the ball, and I'm going to kick it a little bit. Then I'm going to kick it a little bit, which I'm not great at dribbling, but that's okay. We can practice together. So that is how you dribble. And you don't want the ball to get far away from you. The most important thing to remember here is we want to use small and controlled touches. For those of you who don't know what controlled means that we don't want it way far ahead of us, way far behind us, way off to either side. We want to keep it in a little bubble, okay? Let's imagine we have a hula hoop around us. It can't go outside of that bubble, okay? So we want to keep it right in there. Now, we can set up cones or different things and weave in between them, but overall, the idea here is we want to use small, controlled touches, and we are passing the ball from one foot to the next using the inside of our feet. Now, our final thing that we're going to learn today is throwing. Now, I know our ball is a little bit big for this, but we're going to make do. So, when you want to throw a ball, okay, you choose one hand, your right or your left. For me, I'm going to use my right, okay? Now, I'm going to hold this ball up, okay, up by my head. Now, this arm is not throwing anything, so I'm going to turn my body. So that way, this arm is pointed towards my target. Now, I'm going to take my arm and I'm going to straighten it out and I'm going to point it right to my target, okay? I'm going to bring this ball over here. It's got a secret to tell me, and I'm pretty sure it's a good one. So I'm going to hold it up to my ear. I'm going to step with my same foot as the arm that's pointed, okay? So for me, that's my left side. I'm going to point. I'm going to step. This ball is going to tell me a secret. I'm going to step. When I step forward, I'm going to rotate and throw the ball, okay? And when you come to the end, you release and you have thrown the ball. Now we don't want to go underhand. We don't want to go to either side. So we're gonna, again, we start facing forward. We turn our body so that way our hand without the ball is pointing to our target. Now we're gonna point our hand to our target. We're gonna bring the ball up for a secret. We're going to step and throw. So I'll do it a little bit quicker for you guys. I'm going to start facing forward, turn my body, point my hand, bring my ball up for a secret, put a foot up, step, and throw my ball. And that's how it's done. If y'all have any questions, come to me. But the best way we're going to learn today is by copying and demonstration and practicing together. So if you're not great the first time, that is okay. We will keep trying. I mean, look at my dribbling skills. They were not great. Okay, thank y'all. Bye.